HYBE Open The Voice. BTS's Jungkook and Jimin hold secret meeting in LA. Los Angeles again became a witness to the furor that made the ARMY worldwide uproar. The news about BTS's Jungkook and Jimin holding a secret meeting at an exclusive location in LA has now been revealed to the public. Rumors that initially only circulated among fans ended up attracting international media attention until HYBE intervened to give a surprising clarification. This secret meeting reportedly took place very closed, without the presence of a large staff or media crew. Jungkook and Jimin are said to be accompanied only by a few of their confidants. A source close to the pair said they had an intense conversation late into the night at a modern-style restaurant with tight security. At first, this news was seen as mere fan speculation. However, the furor grew even bigger after a cryptic photo showing Jimin and Jungkook-like figures outside the restaurant circulated on social media. ARMY suddenly filled the timeline with big question marks. Was it true that they met secretly? For what? It didn't take long. HYBE finally opened her voice. In an official statement, the agency said it was true that Jimin and Jungkook had a private meeting in Los Angeles. However, HYBE stressed that the meeting is not something that needs to be viewed as a controversy, but rather part of a personal agenda that is also linked to an important project. HYBE's statement actually caused more speculation. Is the project a musical collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook? Or are the two discussing BTS's big plans ahead of a full comeback after the military enlistment period is over? Until now, the details are still kept secret, making the ARMY even more curious. What is clear, the familiarity between Jungkook and Jimin cannot be hidden. Despite trying to maintain secrecy, this meeting actually proves that the two still have a strong bond that never fades. Many fans considered that this step shows how serious they are in maintaining communication, at the same time prepare a big surprise for the future, once the news of the secret meeting was published by the media and then vaguely confirmed by HYBE. The universe of Twitter, Instagram, until ARMY community platforms like Weverse were instantly filled with hashtags that rose to global trending. Hashtags such as hashtag Jungkook in LA, hashtag Jimin Jungkook project, to hashtag BTS secret meeting topped the trending list in just a matter of hours. Many fans were moved because this meeting was considered real proof that despite being busy with their respective schedules, Jimin and Jungkook keep their distance. Some soldiers even wrote that this moment was the biggest encouragement. After a long time, they were looking forward to being together BTS members in the midst of military activities. However, on the other hand, speculation has sprung up. Part of the ARMY believes that the meeting was a preparation for a large-scale duet project that fans have long dreamed of. Many call, if there really is a collaboration between Jimin and Jungkook, it will be the best gift after this difficult time. Not a few also speculated that the secret meeting was not just for a music project, unless BTS strategy ahead of a full comeback in the future. Considering that Bang Si-hyuk himself once gave a hint about the big thing that the group is preparing, fans are sure that every small step, including this meeting, has significance. What makes the atmosphere even more emotional is the fact that Jimin and Jungkook are known to have a very close relationship, both in front and behind the scenes. Seeing them meet in private, away from the public spotlight, making ARMY even more convinced that there is a strong emotional bond that continues to be maintained between the two. Some fans even admitted to crying when they read the news. To imagine them sitting together, talking heart to heart after everything that happened, that's enough to make me happy, write an ARMY in Weverse. Jimin and Jungkook's secret meeting in LA is definitely not just an ordinary reunion. There are many things that make the public convinced that their chats hold great meaning. Some Korean entertainment industry sources even said that the agenda had been planned in advance and was kept in the strictest confidence. The first scenario that most ARMY believes is the preparation of a duet music project. Jimin and Jungkook both have distinctive vocals, but can blend beautifully in harmony. Since the debut era, many fans have longed for a full-fledged duet of the two. If that's true, then it could be that they are discussing the concept of the song, who the producer will be involved with, up to how the release strategy to have a global impact. The second scenario is a large-scale BTS project. It's no secret that Bang Si-hyuk has previously mentioned about the big things BTS will do. It could be that Jimin and Jungkook were given special responsibility for starting the initial meeting that would become the foundation of BTS's comeback project after military service. In this case, their discussion may be more strategic, talking about the step-by-step that must be prepared. There is also a third, more emotional speculation, this meeting as a form of personal support. Many ARMY believed that Jimin and Jungkook, who were known to be very close since trainee until now, give each other positive energy and strength to face the pressures of career as well as personal life. It is possible that both of them just want to make sure that they stay strong amid the storm of rumors and public expectations. It is interesting, according to some observers of K-pop music, if this meeting did lead to a musical project, then the result could be one of the biggest collaborations in BTS history. Because the combination of Jimin's emotional vocals and Jungkook's strong, colorful voice will create something that is able to touch the hearts of listeners around the world. Furthermore, if they really prepared this surprise in LA, a city known as the center of the world music industry, then the possibility of international collaboration with global musicians is also wide open. That would make this project not just a music release, but a big statement that BTS, even in a military lull, it is still able to shake the world. As soon as the news of Jimin and Jungkook's meeting in Los Angeles spread, HYBE was immediately in the spotlight. The public awaits whether the company will clarify or choose silence to keep the mystery. Interestingly, this time HYBE did not close herself completely. In a short interview, HYBE representatives only delivered a brief but question mark statement. We know there was a lot of attention to the meeting. What's happening in LA is part of something bigger. However, for now we cannot give details. This sentence seems to be a new fuel for speculation ARMY. The keyword "something bigger" led many fans to believe that BTS's big project was being secretly prepared. Meanwhile, Bang Si-hyuk, who is known to be close to all BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook in particular, also commented through Korean media. He did not deny the existence of the meeting, even confirmed, "I can only say that what they are doing in LA is no small thing. There will be something incredible, and the ARMY is worth looking forward to it." Bang Si-hyuk's remarks immediately shook the entertainment media. The word "amazing" is definitely not a random choice of words, let alone said by the figure who is the brain behind BTS's success from the beginning. Many observers judge that Bang Si-hyuk deliberately coded so that global attention would still be focused on BTS even though the members were in the military. Some Korean music industry analysts have argued that HYBE is crafting a global strategy to ensure BTS remains relevant at the top despite the lull. Jimin and Jungkook's meeting could be just the beginning of a series of big steps that will lead to something like an international song release, documentary, or even the announcement of a reunion tour after all the members have finished their military service. Jimin and Jungkook's secret meeting in Los Angeles that eventually gets cryptic confirmation from HYBE, and Bang Si-hyuk's question mark comments have been a big turning point in the conversation around BTS. Although the actual details are still kept tight, one thing is clear: there is something that is being prepared thoroughly and on a large scale. For ARMY, this moment is not just a rumor about the two members meeting, but a sign that BTS's bond remains strong, even when they were on different paths due to military obligations. A smile that Jimin and Jungkook share, their brief togetherness in a city far from the spotlight, to the hopeful words of Bang Si-hyuk, everything came together into a puzzle that made the ARMY even more excited to wait for what was to come.